Information to help you run your business better and improve your marketing campaigns. My name is Hank Hoffmeier, and thank you for joining me on Hank's Marketing and Business Tips. Welcome to episode 222 of the Hmbt podcast. A lot of times I like to think that I have something called the please disease. I want to please everyone, and that's friends, family, people I work with, people in my network. When they ask me to do something, I want to please them and I want to do that. And even though that is a good trait to have, it actually hinders me from many things. And what I want to do is talk to you today about when you try to please everyone, is it the right thing to do? What happens when you try to please everyone or overwork yourself? It decreases your focus on the right things. Are you able to focus on what you actually need to finish, those important goals and tasks? Are you focused on those? Are you focused on your health, or are you sacrificing your health to help others? It can slow down the progress towards your own goals. Maybe you had a goal that you want to complete in 3 months. Then you start helping other people, and all of a sudden you never meet your goals and you have to extend them. A lot of times you end up misjudging the ROI, or what happens for me if I do something for this person. In other words, will I get recognition? Will I feel really good about it? Or am I going to be disappointed because they're not even going to thank me? Or is it going to take up so much of my time that I'm not going to meet my other goals and it actually cost me money? Sometimes there's no clear winner if you're trying to please everyone, because maybe the quality of the content you're trying to get out there is going to be diminished, or maybe what they're asking is too much and what you end up giving them is not what they expected. There's a good probability you'll burn out if you're always trying to please everyone. And for me, I feel sometimes I end up getting fragmented thoughts because I'm trying to do so much throughout a given day or a given week that I find myself not really having cohesive thoughts because I have all of these tasks going through my mind. And it might affect you where you become disorganized and frustrated. And again, maybe you disappoint the people that you're actually trying to help by trying to help everyone. I'm not saying you need to say no to everyone, but you need to learn when and how to say no, or maybe not right now. That's some of the tips would be is don't say yes that often. Say no more often, or when I get a chance, or I know someone else that can help you, and refer them to someone else. Sit down to determine the ROI of the ask. Is it actually going to do something for me? Am I going to feel really good about it if it's just doing a favor for someone? Or is it really going to hinder my health, my psyche, my mind? Is it worth doing that? Can someone else do it? Can you outsource it, or can they outsource it and you can give them information on how they could do it themselves, or maybe use somebody from Fiverr or a virtual assistant to do that? Go ahead and help them by helping them understand how they can get something done rather than you doing it for them. Might be a greater help because it'll help them in the future. Make sure you're picking and choosing what you're doing for folks. And these are the extra things, not what you need to be doing for work or what your boss asks of you, but make sure that you're sitting down and you're choosing wisely based on the bandwidth you have. And then sit down and think about, am I going to learn something new by doing this? Am I going to get recognition? Am I going to provide value to someone? Am I going to feel really good and get good vibes for doing this thing for someone? Stopping and getting something for someone, writing a white paper for someone, a blog post, helping them with video editing. What do you get out of that? Maybe even it's just recognition by having a watermark in a piece of your content. Make sure that it is a two-way street when you're going to try and do things for people. Don't be like me and have the please disease, which I feel like there's no cure because I'm always wanting to help others, provide value. And that's why I'm a speaker. That's why I have a podcast, so that I can help others and make other people better. Try to help the world grow, be a better person, and be a better marketer. What I want you to do is go out there and help, but know your limits and make sure that you set limits. Say no a little bit more often, but make sure that you are helping the right people at the right time with the right opportunities. Until next week, you can catch previous episodes on hankhoffmeier.com/Alexa. I'm on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, and more. And I'm doing these sessions called Hang with Hank. Check it out at hankhoffmeier.com/live. Hope to see you at one of the events, or hopefully you're listening to this podcast while you're working at home and catching up on some previous episodes. Until next week, happy marketing.